Kia ora, everyone. Welcome to another relaxing hair brushing and hair play session with my friend Amanda. In this video, I'm going to not only play and brush Amanda's hair, but I'm also going to do a little bit of shoulder massage using massage tool and just my hands, and I will also do a couple of braids. Before I start telling you anything else, I want to acknowledge to people who donated some amount of money, actually quite a while ago, but unfortunately I wasn't able to mention them before, and those two people are Walter and Eric. Thank you very much, guys, for your support. The best way to support this channel, also to like the video if you like it, of course, and leave your comment, but also please share it with your friends on social media if you want, and follow me on social media platforms like our ASMR New Zealand Facebook page and Instagram. Specifically Instagram, I set it up to just share with you some moments of my everyday life. So it's not really about ASMR, but for those of you who are interested in New Zealand and how basically we live in New Zealand, what we do, and the nature, the products that we have here. Just recently I also started something new that I already mentioned before. I designed a couple of t-shirts that you can buy from my t-shirt store, and I will link it in the description of this video, and it's available in US. Unfortunately it's quite expensive to ship it to New Zealand, but I ordered one t-shirt and I just want to wait until it arrives, and I will make a video about this t-shirt, the quality of the print and also the quality of the materials, and I think you will be able to decide for yourself whether you want one or not. I guess maybe in the middle of November I will be able to share it with you, but so far it's just in the store, and you can just have a look at the design and let me know what you think about it. Today, guys, I wanted to share with you a very special experience that I got this week, and those of you who are following me on Instagram probably I've seen a picture of me with a bunch of other people sitting in front of a building that is carved with different beautiful patterns, and this building is called Maori, and I had a training or a meeting during 2 days in this building in Maori, and I just wanted to share with you just a piece of Maori culture, because it's really amazing and a real spiritual experience. So Maori is a building that has a special purpose. Back in the days, it was a building where different people would meet, especially important people, and make decisions. Sometimes there will be people from the same area, sometimes they will accept guests, sometimes there will be people from different area that come to discuss something and make some important decisions. And this building, Marai, it just serves only this purpose. It's a building for meetings. And nowadays, it still continues to serve the same purpose, but I really like that the traditions are maintained, and there is one special tradition to be actually welcomed in a special way to the Marai. You cannot just walk in by yourself if you've never been welcomed. And there is a special word for this. It's called poferi. It's a Maori word that actually means a special procedure, a special protocol that you need to follow before you enter a Marai. And on Monday, we were welcomed by the hosts of this Marai. The process is very interesting. We gathered at the gates, and then the host organized the poferi, and one host brings the guests inside and they start singing. And while you're walking from the gates to the Marai, to the building, the person who leads the guests is singing towards the person who stands inside the Marai. And the person who stands inside the Marai replies by singing as well. And they advise us to keep very tight together when we were proceeding to the building. There is one place where you need to stop, and they say that you need to stop because you need to let the ghosts and the spirits to cross, and then you can go inside. You cannot eat inside or take pictures, and you also need to take off your shoes before you go inside. Inside the area, designed very beautifully with carvings of ancestors, and those carvings are on the walls, and some very beautiful patterns are on the ceiling as well. the carvings of ancestors have a special name. They're called tupuna, and they should be referred to as people, not as things. And when we enter the marae, there are two sides. On the left side, there are hosts, and on the right side, the guests should gather, and then hosts are talking first. And they were talking in Maori. I couldn't understand what they were talking about, but then after they translated it into English, and then after the guests represent themselves. And interestingly, then when we were walking towards the building, the people who were singing, they were women, and traditionally women are meeting guests. But when we entered the marae, the first person who talked was the man and the chief. Background and genealogy is very important for Maori, and it should be acknowledged. Where are you from? Where were you born, especially? And everybody who introduced themselves, they start by saying where are they from, and then only start the meeting. And what is their background, which I really like, because I think you need to know the person before to be able to absorb the information that they are telling you. And at the end, we also sing a song, and Maori word for song is waiata. So we sing a waiata that I want to share with you as well. So now I will be singing. I'm just warning you, if you don't like, you can just scroll a little bit. It's a very short waiata. E toru na mea nunui, e ki ana te pai pera whakapono tumanako ko te mea nui, ko te aroha. And just want to read out for you the translation of this song, which is very relevant, I think, guys, for all of us. There are three great things that are spoken of in the Bible: faith, hope, and the greatest of all, love. So, aroha means love in Maori. And another interesting thing that I learned at this meeting was a saying by someone who I actually didn't know, and apparently this saying is quite famous, but unfortunately I haven't heard it before. And so in this saying talks about the feelings. This person says people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. It's really amazing how I thought that it's only me who actually sometimes just cannot remember some specific actions that person did. Just remember the feeling of it, and it makes you either feel good or bad. And this is the only thing that you can remember about a person or a situation. So I really hope, guys, that I contribute at least a little bit to make you feel really good and relaxed and safe as well. I don't know what you think about this saying yourself. Everything that we do is important, but it's also important how another person perceive it, and sometimes you just don't really know how someone may react, because sometimes for us even a stranger can be the last drop or the last straw, as you say sometimes. Or on opposite, someone who smiles at you on the street can make you feel very good and valued, and then you feel positive for the rest of the day. That's why I just wanted to ask you, try to smile more often if it is appropriate in your culture, of course, to just strange random people on the streets. And some of them may not notice it, but for some it may be something really good that happened, and they may remember it. Thank you guys very much for all your positive comments and all your positive feedback, because this make me feel amazing, and I just really feel very lucky that I have this source of positivity from you, and that I know that anytime I open my YouTube channel and I will read another comment, most of the time it will be very positive comment, and it just makes my life so much more fulfilling. And I'm not really jealous to other people who don't have this source of positivity. So it's really, really important for me. Of course, some negative comments can make me feel frustrated, but it passes quite fast. But positive feelings, they last a long time, and it also really make me feel valued and supported. So Arohamai. Just want to repeat to you that it's really important for me to hear what you think and see how you value the channel and our work. So please just like the video, comment. It will increase the traffic, it will increase the number of people who see it, who use it, who have or who will get some positive outcomes from it, hopefully. So just share it around. You can just follow ASMR New Zealand Facebook page and share videos and help other people find out the benefits of ASMR. So just continue brushing Amanda's hair with a comb and a ball bristle brush. Just being very careful around her face area and bringing the hair from the forehead to the back using the comb. From the forehead to the back and brushing it out with a ball bristles brush. Just want to send you lots of positive energy from the universe, because it's really unlimited source of energy and there is enough for everyone. You just need to make sure to use it in a good way. Everything is going to be fine and just as you want it, or even better. Thank you guys for joining me today, for listening to my stories. I hope you are asleep by this point, and I wish you good night or a good relaxing time. Nami Hinui.